Dear students, in this lecture we are going to see how to use arrays in PHP. So in PHP basically we are having three types of arrays. The first type of array is the numerical indexed array. And the second type of array is the associative array. And the third type of array is the multi-dimensional array. So since you know the numerical indexed array, which is accessed with numerical index. So as you know, you can access an array with the index value. Okay. And next is the associative array. So associative array, you can access these arrays with key and value pair. So key and value concept. So for example, you are accessing the array with a string value. So this is the way. So multi-dimensional array, if you have more than one dimension, you can go with 2D array, and that also we can do with the PHP array. So first we will see how to create a numerical indexed array. So I am going to create an array. So array of equal to 1. Then there are various ways to create an array. So we will see one by one. So array of equal to 3. So even though if you are not giving the index value specifically when the array is created, still the array index starts with 0 and it will automatically create the array elements from 0, 1, 2. So now you want to print all the elements of the array as a dump. So you need to use with print underscore r. So you pass the array name, and now this will print your array in the web page. So when you load it, so it is displaying the 0th index. You have the element 1 in the first index, 2 in the second index, 3. So now you want to access a particular element, you know you have to use with the numerical index. So here the array elements are accessed with the numerical value of the index. So if I try to access with the index 2, so it will try to display the value as 3. Okay, so the output of this is 3. So if I want to see it, right click, run file, yes, so the output is 3. And now you want to create, there is another way to create the same array. So when I declare the array itself, I can give with 0th index, what is the value. So I can create a string element also. So I can create with John. Then I put the second index. That's the first index. That is James. And then I create another one value. Array of 1, 2 is equal to Mike. Okay. So now you want to print the values. So again I can use the dump. So I can display all the values, array of 1. Or if I want to access specifically James, then I need to go with print the array name followed by the index value. Okay, so it will print James now. So when I see here, go and refresh my page. Yes, so now the second array having all these values, so I am trying to access James, so which is available in the first index. And still there is another way to create a numerical indexed array. So I create an array variable equal to, there is a predefined function called as array. So I need to pass the elements 10, 20, 30, 40. So if I try to print the element in the index 1, that is the element 20. So you need to use with print array name, then my index value is 1. It will print the value 20. And now you know that by using the for loop also you can print the values from the array. So suppose you want to know how many elements are available in the array. So I need to use with, so here I can use with how many elements available in the array. So I am using with echo, then followed by number of elements, and I know with the concatenation operation is dot, then count of the number of elements in my array. So this will tell me how many number of elements available in my array. So save it, and then I will include one break here. Okay, so save the program, go and refresh. Yes, so the number of elements in the array is 4. So count is a function which is used to count the number of values in an array. So if I want to access the elements of the array, so I can go with my for loop. So for, you have to declare a variable I equal to 0, the index value. Then this I should be less than the count of the array element, array 2, and this I should increment with I plus plus. Then I need to print my value. So echo, I have to print with the break tag to print each element in the next line. So this followed by, I need to access the element with array 2 of the index value, also again with the dollar symbol. So it will take the array and each index it will try to print the value available in that particular index. So you can go here, refresh, yes, so the elements are 10, 20, 30, 40. So still there is another variation in the for loop that you know about, the for each loop you studied in Java. So for each, okay. So in the for each, the first argument you need to pass the array name, then followed by as. Then the item, every item you need to store in the variable item. So now I am going to print with echo. So every time I need to print the item from the array. So here you need not to initialize the index, need not to check how many elements are available. So automatically it will iterable through this array and it will try to fetch every element from the array in the item variable and it will print it. So now we can go and refresh our page and see the result. Yes. So we are getting the output using the for each loop. So this is the basic of your numerical indexed array. So you can declare an array with empty, automatically it will start with the 0 index, or you can declare with 0, 1, 2, or you can use with the array keyword to use it. So if I want to access a specific element, I use the numerical index. Then if I want to print all the value at a stretch, then to dump the output, I can use with print underscore r. So if I want to go through every element, I can use either a for loop or for each loop. To know how many number of elements available in the array, you can use with the count function. So now we are moving to the next type of array, that is called as associative array. Okay. So associative array you can create with the key and value pair. So now we are going to create an array. So I am going to create a key, and this key I am going to keep, the name is John. And then again I am going to use the same, the next key I am going to refer as register number. So I will tell URK 18CS1001, and then I am going to keep his marks. So mark I will keep it with some 85. So like this I am going to give the value. So again I know with print underscore r which will dump the value. So I am using this array. So I try to print what is the value outputted from the array. So I can go here, refresh, yes. So this array holding name as a key which having a value is John, register number and mark. This is one way of creating this array. Or you want to specifically access a particular element from the array. Then you need to use with, you can either use print statement or echo statement to display the output. So now I want to display the register number. So I can use with array of, I will give the key value, that is the register number. So automatically it will print the value available in the register number. So we can go here, refresh, yes. So the value available will be displayed here. And that is the next way you can create your associative array. So this way you can create, that is again with the same keyword array. Now I need to tell what are the keys. The first key is name. To represent the value, I need to use this operator. And followed by, I need to give the value of it. And the next key. The next key I am giving age. And the value I will give 35. So like that also, by using the array keyword, you can create the array. So again, to print it, I can use with print underscore r. Then my array name is array1. So now I try to display. I go and refresh my web page. Yes, so I get an array where the name is Mike, age is 35. So now how I can access this value? So you cannot use with now for loop because we don't have any numerical index to access this arrays. So you use the for each loop. Okay. So in the for each loop, you write your array name. And then every element in your array having key and the value pair. So you need to represent the item as key and the corresponding value pair. So now to display it, I will use with echo. Then I am adding my break items. Okay. So I need to display what is the key, and followed by I put one space. Then followed by what is the value. So every key value pair I am taking from my array and displaying it. So I will go here, refresh. Yes, so items name is Mike, age is 35. So like that you can able to create your numerical array and also followed by your associative array. So now we will see how to create a multi-dimensional array. Okay, so now up to this we have completed our associative array. So now the next step is we need to create a multi-dimensional array. So first I will create a numerical indexed multi-dimensional array. So I need to go with array is equal to. So now it is a nested array. Like a matrix, I need to create a two-dimensional array. So I am going to use with the array keyword. Okay, so first row I going to define. Okay, the first row. So the first row is array of 1, 2, 3. I'm going to create a 3 cross 3 matrix. Okay, so next array of 4, 5, 6. Next I declare the third row, that is array of 7, 8, 9. So I have created the array with the two dimension. It is a 3 cross 3 array. Suppose I want to access 6. So 6 will be accessed through the index. In the row wise, the index is 1, and in the column wise, the index is 2. So I can use with print. The array name is ARR. So I have to access the second row, that is the index 1, and the third column, that is the index 2. So now I will save it and go and refresh. Yes, so I got the element 6, which is available in the index value 1, 2. So now it is a two-dimensional array. So you need to use either a for loop with nested for loop, or you can use the for each loop also to access it. So I will show you how to access with the for each loop. Okay. So for each loop from the array, I need to take one row at a time. So row means the 3 elements available in the row, and in the each row I have to take the particular item. Okay, each row I need to take the item. So now I am going to use with echo, and I need to use with the value. So first I will display the value. The value is available in the item, and followed by I put one space. Okay. So at the end of that first row, I need to again print one break statement. So that's why it will display like a matrix format. So now I will save it and go and refresh. Yes, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So here I will add one break. Then it is easy for you to see the output break. Okay, so after printing 6, now I am taking one row at a time. Each row I take that items, printing, go to the next row, printing the items. Third row we are going to go with the item. Okay, so now we have something called as alternative to our for each loop. Okay, so we know that how to use with the for each loop. Now we have instead of using for each loop, we have an alternative loop. So instead of doing this, instead of doing with the while or with the list, I can use with my general for each loop. I will go first with for each loop. So for each, I take the array name, that is paper, as I take the key and the value. Okay. Then I need to print the key and the value. So I am using echo, then using a break, followed by I print what is my key value, then put one space, then followed by what is my value. Okay, so key and the value pair. So this is the way generally we will display our associative array using the key and the value pair. So now I will just run and check what output I am getting. Yes, so I am getting copier, inject and laser, then photo. So now instead of doing this for each loop, okay, so instead of working with this for each loop, PHP supports so another way which is called as list, as you know in the Python. Okay, so here you see here, so each item from the paper array it will take. So each item means each item having two things, that is the key and the value. So in the list I am keeping the key and the value. So item is the key, description is the value. Then I am printing each item from the list. So by using the while loop you are getting the particular item. So I will add here one break tag, because then only I can able to show the difference. So I can go with here, yes, so copier, inject, laser and photo. So instead of using your for each loop, you can go with the while loop also. Okay, so now I will use with one echo to make a break and display the next thing. So now I need to create, or I need to convert the array into a list. Okay, so you can convert the array into a list. So I have created an array, Alice and Bob. So that array I can able to create as a list. The only thing is, if you have two elements in your array, you need to have two variables in your list. So this will create a list for you and it will display the value. So you can go here and refresh. Sorry, I didn't save it. So save the program and go and refresh. Yes, so you get the variable A having the Alice and B using Bob. So using an array, you can create an array. By using the list keyword, you can create a list. That is, you are converting an array into a list. So now we are going to create a multi-dimensional array for associative array. Okay, so previously we have created a multi-dimensional array with the numerical index. So here we created a multi-dimensional array with the numerical index. So now we are going to create a associative array with the numerical index. So I will show you how it is. So this is the way you are creating the numerical index. So we have declare a product. So array is the common thing it's having here, and followed by we are having here the first key is paper, and under that we have several key values, that is copier, inject, laser and photo. And then we have the next array key that is called as pens. Under that we have ball, highlighter and marker. And then we have the third key in the array is miscellaneous, and under that we have tape, glue and clips. Okay, so suppose you want to access this adhesive. So I can use with echo. First I need to check what is the first key value for the array. The first key value is, so I need to display the item. So I need to tell what is the first key value. So this is the, here my array name is products. So products, and the first level key is miscellaneous. So the first level key is miscellaneous. And if I want to access adhesive, so this is the key for the adhesive. So it is a 2 level. So I can have it in the 2 level. So now I will execute and see. So I will go and refresh. So I have some error, line number 97. Okay, so I forgot to put the semicolon here. So now save it, go and refresh. Yes, so it will displaying all the values. So here you see here, yes. So adhesive, the item is I am accessing the first level key is miscellaneous, the second level key is blue, so that I can take the value of it. So if I want to display all the values from the array, then I can use with my for each loop. From the production array, I need to take the key and value. So key and value means the first key is paper and all the values, and inside that itself again you have a internal key, the next level key. Then for each key level, again you are taking that keys and the value list. Then you are displaying every key and the value. So like this nested for each, you can able to display all the elements available in your multi-dimensional associative array. So now I am going to use with the count, and I will check how many values are available. Okay, so echo, I need to put a count, and I am going to use with count of products. So I think what output you expect here. So now we will see what output we are getting. Okay, we are getting only the count is 3. Here what this 3 represents? The 3 represents the outer keys. In the product array we have 3 outer keys, that is the paper, pen and miscellaneous. So it is giving only the outer keys. But I want to know all the total items. Okay, all the total items. So what you have to give us the same thing I can use with. Okay, so in the count I can give here 1. So it will give all the counts of the array element. So I can go here and refresh. So now it's giving 13. What is the 13? So the 13 represents this first key. Under that we have 4 keys. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have this key 6, 7, 8, 9. Then this is the key 10, 11, 12, 13. So totally how many keys are available? 13 keys are available. So it is representing the count is the summation of all the things. Okay. So that will give your 1 represents. So in the nested level also we need to count the values available in the array. So this will give the first level of count only, but this will give the inner level of count also. So totally we have 13 keys available in the associative array. So this count will give that 13. So I think you have understand how to create an array in PHP. So basically we have 3 arrays: numerical, associative, multidimensional. So numerical you have to access with the numerical index value, and you can use either for each loop to access the elements. Then count is used to count the number of elements in the array. Then we are going with the associative array. Associative array will be used like a key and value pair. So if I want to print the entire array together, I can dump the array with print underscore r. So here every element of the array will be accessed through the key. If I give the key as an index, it will return the value. And here we can use only the for each loop to access it. And next is the multidimensional array. You can create either a numerical array or associative array. Array nested within the another array. So you have to use the nested for each loop and display the values of the array. And instead of using the for each, I can use a while loop with the list function that also try to display the values from the array. And you can convert easily the array into a list by using the list function. And the last one is you can create a nested associative array. So if I give a count value, then the count represents the first level of key. If I represent the count, comma the index 1, it represents all the keys, the nested level keys also it will count it. So here also we have to use with the nested for each to display the value from the associative multidimensional array. So thank you.